In a quiet town in Ghana, where dust roads met concrete ambition, lived a man named Kofi Mensah. Kofi was respected, hardworking, and proud, maybe too proud. He married a gentle and resilient woman named Abina. She was not loud, not demanding, but strong in ways many people failed to notice. For years, they struggled to have children. The pressure came from family, from society, from whispers behind closed doors. Maybe she's the problem, some said. Kofi listened. And slowly, love began to fade into frustration. Then one day, Abina finally got pregnant. Hope returned. Kofi smiled again. The family celebrated. But when the day came, something unexpected happened. Abina gave birth to twins. 2 boys. Healthy. Strong. Crying with life. But instead of joy, Kofi's face hardened. In his mind, twins were a burden, double responsibility, double cost, double stress. Some of his relatives even filled his ears with old beliefs and fears. This is not a blessing, they told him. That same week, Kofi left. No fight. No warning. Just silence. He abandoned Abina and the newborn twins. Abina cried, not just for herself, but for her sons. But she did not break. She carried both babies on her back, sometimes one tied in front, one behind, and went to the market every day. She sold vegetables. Sometimes she sold cooked food. Some days she didn't sell anything. But she never gave up. People mocked her. 2 children and no husband? Your life is finished. She ignored them. Instead, she poured everything into her boys. She named them. Kwame, calm, thoughtful, observant. Kwesi, bold, outspoken, fearless. From childhood, they were different, but united. They studied under streetlights when electricity failed. They shared one pair of sandals. They took turns going to school when fees were not enough. Abina never allowed them to feel abandoned. Your father did not reject you, she would say. He rejected his own blessing. Years passed. Struggle became discipline. Pain became fuel. Kwame grew into a brilliant strategist, always thinking ahead. Kwesi grew into a strong voice, always speaking truth. They supported each other through everything. When one felt weak, the other stood strong. 20 years later, the town that once mocked them now spoke their names with respect. Kwame became a respected policy advisor, shaping decisions that affected thousands of lives. Kwesi became a powerful community leader, fighting for justice, education, and youth empowerment. Together, they became symbols of resilience. People pointed and said, "Those are Abina's sons." One afternoon, during a public event, an old man stood at the edge of the crowd. Worn. Regretful. Silent. It was Kofi. Life had not been kind to him. The pride that made him leave had left him empty. He watched as his son stood on stage, confident, respected, admired. Tears filled his eyes. Not because he was proud, but because he knew he had walked away from greatness. After the event, he approached them slowly. No pride. No authority. Just regret. I am your father. Silence. Kwesi looked at him, firm, controlled. Kwame studied him, calm, measured. Abina stood behind them. Strong as ever. Kwame spoke first. A father is not just someone who gives life. Kwesi continued. It is someone who stays. Kofi broke down. For the first time in his life, he felt the full weight of his decision. Abina stepped forward. Not with anger. Not with revenge. But with truth. You did not just leave me, she said. You left your future. The crowd was silent. The lesson was louder than any speech. Kofi was not insulted. He was not chased away. But he was not restored either. Some losses cannot be reversed. The twins walked forward. Not as abandoned children. But as leaders. Built by struggle. Raised by strength. Defined by purpose. And Abina? She did not become famous. But she became something greater. A foundation. Seedling moral lessons. 1. Children are never a burden, they are potential. What looks difficult today may become greatness tomorrow. 2. Running from responsibility creates lifelong regret. Decisions made in fear can cost a lifetime of joy. 3. A strong mother can build a powerful generation. Abina's strength shaped the future. 4. Society's opinions should never control your decisions. Kofi listened to others and destroyed his own home. 5. Hardship can build greatness when met with resilience. The twins turn pain into purpose. 6. Fatherhood is proven through presence, not biology. 7. Some opportunities, once lost, never return.